What is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In a previous video you guys watched me pick up my old RX-7. This is a project I've been sitting on for a few years and probably going to be a few more years if I'm being honest, unless something magical happens and the channel does insanely well. So you guys can help, make sure you click that subscribe button, that's going to get this thing rolling. But in this video we're going to get stuck into getting this thing back together. So as you guys can see, this thing is absolutely full of spare parts and bits of broken pieces and things that I might not even need to use. So first step, let's clean this thing out. And the car has been sitting for some time, so I'm going to give this thing a good blowout with the leaf blower. There's just dust and grime and honestly bits of interior pieces that have kind of broken off because it's all getting a little bit brittle. So now that we have a clean slate to start with, you guys can see this thing needs a little bit of work inside. A couple of these bolts like this have broken off, so it's time to pull out the riv nut gun and repair these so we can start getting the seats in it. Off camera, I did happen to get the carpets in, which is a part of the rear seats if you've ever worked on one of these. It was a bit tricky because it was raining on and off and I didn't want to get the interior wet, so I was kind of running around, and obviously the camera, I also didn't want to put that in the rain. So I'm sorry you guys missed that part, but it's just carpet. It's time to put the seats in. And I had decided to change the front seats because the ones that were in there were a bit damaged and they'd done quite a few kilometers. So I picked up these guys, and it's time to swap over the seat rails and then get them in the car. Now as I'm putting the seats in here, I'm starting to get a little bit excited because these are the kinds of parts that get me a little bit motivated and actually start the ball rolling. It's starting to feel like a car again.
Flying through the sound.
And I did pop on the little kick panels. These are the parts that also, as you get in and out of the car, it just feels a little bit nicer. And these little vent covers definitely make the car look a little bit more complete. Now a lot of these parts will come off again, especially when the car eventually goes into paint, as it's definitely going to need. But I just want the car to start looking complete, and honestly it's going to help me decide what I need, what I'm going to throw, what to replace or even refurbish.
Riding on the beat, flying through the sound.
Now as most project cars, there's still a lot of time and money that's needed to get this thing rolling. But it's just nice to start working on the thing again, starting to get excited, and hopefully my son will start growing soon and he'll be able to get involved with this thing, which I'm really excited for. Now in the previous video I did also ask you guys your advice on what you think I should do engine and drivetrain combination. And most people got back to me and said leave it 12A, it's the right way to go, and I agree. I want to leave it 12A, naturally aspirated. Just, we're probably going to do some porting, whether it's bridge port or peripheral port. Happy to hear your comments below. But I just want this thing to be a little bit obnoxious, a little bit noisy. It's never going to be a race car. I don't need a fast car. I'm getting too old for that stuff. Now I do actually have a 5-speed gearbox out of a Series 5 turbo, which is definitely going to be enough for the power, but a lot of people were saying that the 6-speed gearbox for an RX-8 is actually a really good conversion, so I'm not against that. If the right thing pops up, I might consider doing the conversion. Now in saying all of that, the 12A that was in this thing is completely ruined. It's trashed, so I am looking at options. I have thought about buying some complete motors. There are a few out there and they're actually starting to come down in price, which is nice to see. But if you know of someone out there with a good version of a 12A that is maybe looking to do a bit of a collaboration on the YouTube, feel free to hit them up, hit me up, and we'll see what we can come up with. And if you do want to support the channel, make sure you go and check out the website. By the time you watch this, there'll actually be an RX-7 t-shirt available for you guys to get involved. If you're a rotary fan, it's probably the right sort of thing for you. Now I know this wasn't a super exciting video, but for me it was really nice to start working on this thing. So please consider hitting that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next one.